So you've tried the recent Free Fly event, you've decided you like the game, you backed with $45 game package, and it's time to find a group of friends to play with, it's time to find an organization. How do you go about finding an org? I'll show you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I am Montoya. So I saw this question come up last week and I thought I would revisit to see how it did. You know, it didn't do very well, 2 upvotes, but this is actually a very important question which everyone seemed to largely ignore. There are some good answers below, but let me just run you through this. So Star Citizen is obviously based upon having fun with friends because there's little content. The content's coming along, but it's definitely more exciting and more beneficial to have a large group of friends once you're fielding the big multi-crew ships like the Hammerhead we see over there, or even something small like the Mole, where you need 2 or 3 more friends to help you go mining. So having friends to play with is definitely good. How do you go about finding an org to join in the game? Because it can be pretty damn confusing, as this individual posted right over here. Let me read the question to you. Hey there, I like the idea of joining an org to have fun in the game playing with others, but I get overwhelmed with all the different orgs on the Spectrum site, and he's absolutely correct. If you go to Spectrum, let me big screen that for you right over there, and you click on Community and drop down to Organizations. Here you will see a big and confusing list sometimes of orgs. Which one should you join? Which one is good? Which one is bad? We don't know. Well, I'll run down a couple with you. I'll give you my thoughts, all right? I would love to hear how you decided which one you wanted to join. Did you have a list of criteria the org needed to meet, or did you just wing it? Did your approach help you find a good fit and increase your enjoyment of the game? So absolutely, having a good bunch of people to play with will drastically improve your enjoyment of the game. Now, you can play solo. Even with events like Xenothreat, you jump in, there'll be people doing the same thing as you. Help them pull cargo, you help them fight the bad guys. You can do that solo, no problem at all. But playing with people in a fleet or manning a turret on a ship makes the game a lot more fun, and there's going to be a lot more benefits and rewards coming to team play in Star Citizen. So let's check the first answer here and then we'll jump into it. Check the list of most active orgs, choose one of them. That way you'll land somewhere with most people playing the game. Yes and no. Let me explain, all right? So he's talking about this, which is the most active organizations. Now, okay, we just dropped off. Test Squadron was just on here when I started this video, but this changes all the time and we just dropped off. But the algorithm which goes to select the most active orgs here doesn't really count on how many people are playing the game. I don't want to spend too much time on this, but the algorithm to get you in the most active takes into account the amount of members you've accepted into your org over the past hour or 2. That's actually the biggest factor of it. We've tested this out. We've had 50 people in the game and we still didn't show up as most active in some cases. So not always true, but looking down this list of active orgs, Nova, Intergalactic, Black Star, Corporation, DeSalis, Wild Bunch, you guys are familiar with, but we'll take a look in a second, and Armco, all great organizations and definitely worth your consideration. But let's take a look down the list and I'll give you my thoughts on a couple of these organizations, work down them. So starting at the very top, well, you should know that one, right? There it is, that's Test Squadron, that's the org I'm involved with, obviously, because I always wear the hat. But we were very fortunate to be very early in the game, very active in the game, and we were blessed with a large membership. If you click on, I'm just going to use this as an example because it's the one I know the best, obviously, but check on the landing page when you go to the org. You want to see some social media. We have the forums, we have a Guilded server, we have a Discord server. Obviously, we have a YouTube channel too. And there should be some information here, or at least some kind of advertising telling you why you should join this org. For example, here are the advantages to joining Test, our hypercube of command. But you'll find all the real good active orgs have put a lot of effort into creating their landing pages. So I definitely recommend you go check out the landing pages. Let's go down the list here to see Explore. Now, Explore also a very early org in this game, but I gotta confess, I haven't heard much from Explore lately. If anyone in Explore is watching this, post below. Let me know what's happening with your organization, because it's been pretty quiet and dead there for a very, very long time. Corporation, run by Pete, great guy. Met him at events, really puts a lot of effort and energy into running his organization. Give that a look. Now, ADI, they are exclusive. You see where it says EXL there on the top right? ADI is an exclusive org. This means in Star Citizen, you can belong to 9 different organizations, but an exclusive org wants you to only belong to them. ADI is the largest of the exclusive orgs, and they have a very strict top-down military structure, and they do a great job at being active and pushing people to play in the game. I've met them at events, great bunch of guys. If the military style top-down structure and being exclusive speaks to you, definitely check out ADI. They do a great job. Nova, very hungry and growing org. I see the exclusive also closing in on 6,000. Good job, Nova. I see them very active in Discord, and they're putting a lot of effort into keeping their members engaged. Operation Pitchfork. Now this is not actually an organization, is it? It's not. It's an event. The idea behind Pitchfork is that at the end of Alpha or Beta, there's going to be a big wave of everyone just going to attack Vandal space in kind of a suicide rush. Whether this happens or not, even if it's feasible to do in the game, we don't even know yet, but this is a very early theory crafting idea of an event. I think Operation Pitchfork is kind of morphed into a social club at this point. Correct me if I'm wrong, Operation Pitchfork guys, post below, let me know. Evil Organized, Evil Org. Now, they are a syndicate. They are hardcore. This is focusing on like the evil and pirate type gameplay. If this speaks to you, check out Evil Org. Again, they put a lot of energy into keeping everyone engaged and doing what they like to do in the game there for hardcore players. Give them a look. Imperium, one of the oldest, and since when are you hardcore, Imperium? Really? One of the oldest and I guess most structured. They've got different professions all lined up with logos. Their forums are excellent and beautiful. Give Imperium a look. They've done a wonderful job with everything they've done in the org, and I believe as one of the earliest orgs in Star Citizen, Chris Roberts actually joined them. I don't know if he's still there, but that was one of their big selling pitches in the early days, that Chris Roberts had joined their org when there were no orgs out yet. Serenity, I gotta be honest, haven't heard from them in a long time. Let me know what's happening, Serenity. LTT Conglomerate, now this is Linus Tech Tips. If you're a fan of Linus, I don't think Linus is actually running this org. I think this is fan run, but if you're a fan of Linus Tech Tips and part of the community, LTT Conglomerate is the org that represents that. Das Cartel, our German friends, V Getz. Black Star Initiative exclusive org. They're a private military contractor closing in on 3,000 members. Good job, Black Star. Nice to see you up there. Cobra Force. I gotta confess, I don't know a thing about them. In fact, you know what? Let me click on that. Cobra Force. What are you guys doing? You are into casual and roleplay. All right. Actually, good thing I clicked on that. Check this out. When you click on an org, you want to see some socials. Bare minimum, a Discord, all right? A Twitch channel, bonus. A YouTube channel, even bigger bonus. You want to see social media outreach. It's essential to have social media if you're seriously running an organization. Nice logo and picture there. Give Cobra Force a look. I don't know much about them beyond that, but looks good. Cognition, haven't seen around for a long time. Gladiators, how you doing? Turbo, our Russian friends, how you doing? Order of the Dragon, Dracul, our hardcore syndicate group. Synchronizers, been around for a long time also. Put a lot of effort into growing their numbers and doing a great job at it. Give them a look. Taboo, I don't think it's an organization or a syndicate per se. It's more of a network for trade. Impressive to see them up there in 2,000 members. Good job, Taboo. Ruscom, our Russian friends again. Armco, Armitage Free Trade closing. A lot of these orgs have grown nicely over the past year. Congrats, guys. I'm really happy to see this. Planet Express Crew. Good news, everyone. Planet Express Crew is closing in on 2,000 members also. If you're a fan of the show, check it out. Zilla Dropship. Now, this is Rexzilla. He was a very active Star Citizen player, but he's shifted over to Facebook Gaming, I want to say. Yeah, it is Facebook Gaming. And he's not playing much Star Citizen at the moment, but obviously when he does return, this is the group he's a part of. There are a number of streamer-related organizations in here. I'm sure we'll come a couple more as we scroll down. We'll see a couple more of those. Market Hub, not an organization, more of a market hub, I guess. España 2942, our Spanish friends. Linux user group. How the hell did you guys get up there? Good on you. Wanderhome, been around forever, exclusive and hardcore, great org. Lamp. Okay, this is a funny one. This is the first of the meme orgs. Or is it the only meme org out there? What happened in the early days of Star Citizen? The devs were giving a live stream, and the devs went to take a pizza break. And during the pizza break, they went and put a lamp in front of the camera. And by the time they came back from eating, an entire community had sprung up around the idea of Lamp being the almighty. It's a faith-based org. It's a good meme group. A lot of funny guys in there. I met several of them. Go check it out. Alianza Astrale, our Italian friends. How you guys doing? United Mining Oath Corporations are mining guys. Evocati. Now, this is not an org you can join. Evocati are a group of players who are selected by Star Citizen themselves, by CIG, to go and test early patches of the game. So no, you cannot join this. You have to be invited to join that by CIG themselves. Tactical Advance, another content creator. And now that I think about it, I haven't seen a video by Tactical Advance in a very long time. If anybody watching this is a member of Tactical Advance or can bring me up to speed of what's happening with him, let me know. I hope nothing bad's happened, but great content creator, and I want to see more from him on that. Let's keep scrolling down. Browncoats, again, one very old org, been around forever. Overdrive, this is Saurus's, he's a streamer. Saurus's group, closing in on 1,000 members. Great guy, good group of people. Go check it out. There's just so many new org. There's so many new names, upwards of 500. You know, it takes a lot of effort to create an org this size. And hats off to all of you that have managed to get up here. 890 Jump Club, how you doing? 500 members. Lots of fancy guys wearing monocles in that one. Super Mac Brothers, SMB, another very prolific Twitch streamer. Is it Twitch or YouTube? I should have double checked that. But Super Mac, also content creator for Star Citizen. This is his group, 370 members. B&G, Bad News Gaming. This is from Bad News Baron's group. He's also one of the oldest content creators, not old by age, but old by amount of time he's been doing it for Star Citizen. 291 members, good group of people, and Bad News Baron, great guy. Go check it out if you enjoy that kind of content and group. Enemy Contact, Noobifier, an exclusive org. Noobifier being also one of the great content creators of Star Citizen, 282 members. If you, well, you must know Noobifier at this point, right? Go check out his organization. And tell me what Board Gamer is doing all the way down here. 236 members. Board. Get those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers. But Board Gamer, one of the largest Star Citizen content creators, that is his organization. So I got to confess to you guys, going down the list here, there are so many new names I haven't seen before, but any one of these orgs, upwards of 200 members, have put a lot of time and effort into building at that point. So I do recommend that you give these smaller orgs a shot. Look, the top 10 orgs that I've gone through, all great, all doing a great job at engaging, keeping the members active and participating in the game. But you got to give the small ones a shot too, and I want to just check quickly if this refined search feature is working, because it was kind of shady last time. Let's just select a couple things, looking for small and medium organizations. Let's pick a couple of these, and let's basically click every single one of these to see what kind of results we get, and run a quick scan. All right, and let's see what comes up. All right, so here's the problem. If you just run a scan like that, and it spits out just hundreds and hundreds of organizations. Like, I have no way of knowing if Ballistic Logistics here, 25 members, has been active in the game this past year. It doesn't really show you that number. And here's one of the 2 members. I mean, are these 2 guys active? I don't know. That's the problem with the way that this filter works. So I gotta be honest. I mean, some of these may be great. It's difficult to know through this, but if you want my opinion, the best way to go about it is check out the top 10. If you can, check out the smaller orgs. They are great ones. Also, any one of these content creators would love to have more activity in their organization themselves. But one of the best ways you can also go about it is just get into the game itself. Talk to people in chat. Go, hey, are you guys part of the group? Or maybe you can find a bunch of people to create a group with, even better. And give it a shot, see how it goes. So if you have any questions about joining an org, or if you have any questions about any of the orgs I've mentioned, or if you have new information about an org I didn't know about, feel free, post below. And if you enjoyed this content, you know what to do. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, comments below. I'll catch you in the next one.